Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, my dear beloved community of the Billion Coin Tibetians. Hello world, my name is Emmanuel Mdiniswa. Now we are having another wonderful moment for us to be able to share this the Billion Coin news or updates or developments, the Billion Coin education, because since we are still in the distribution phase, we have to dwell on educating each other in terms of the Billion Coin as a community, as a cryptocurrency, which is going to take over from the current financial system. Now, today, the 17th of March, 2019, we are still marching ahead, we are marching on. Now, I would like us to look at the other interesting topic from the admin blog. Let us just make some screen sharing here so we can read on this. Education is vital at this stage since we have new people joining us. Let us look at this topic. This is a poster. It says it's time for broadcasters and the TPC community to ground themselves to gold. It's a poster article posted on the 19th of November 2018. Let us revisit this together this afternoon. Private and versus public. Now, we don't want any confusion about our private status in the world today. Public regulators are looking for any excuse to rob our private currency and tie us down because they could care less about our mission to end poverty globally. Understand one thing, government is force. Force is the nature of government, and they rule over the public. Yet governments are bound by law. It is my opinion that as a whole, humanity lacks the maturity to live without a government. You need to take this serious here. Humanity lacks, let me just highlight it here, lacks the maturity to live without a government today. So here, hear me loud and clear, admin is not anti-government. Of course, I will never support the abuse of power that continues to come out of government. Even today in modern times, private societies such as ours have lawfully existed for thousands of years, to my knowledge. Private simply means outside of the domain of government. Private equals self-regulated. What we are doing is lawful, and it is important that every member behave in a lawful manner when they are talking about TPC. Research has shown us that we are grounded when we compare the value of our private currency to the value of gold. We are grounded when we compare the value of our private currency to the value of gold, but can be problematic when we compare our value to any fiat or money regulated by any government. This is the official call out to all broadcasters and every member, all broadcasters and every member of TPC to stop comparing our coins to fiat. We need to stop comparing what? Our coin to fiat. Just as we started, we would in the first public notice, We have removed the references to any fiat currency from our websites. Clearly, our admin fee is 4 grains of gold. We encourage and reward transactions that are done at increments of 40 grains of gold. The government did not make gold. Mother Earth has provided us this gold, and she won't stop us from measuring the value of our coins against the value of gold. You understand? We don't want to upset any government regulators by our words, and that is why each and every member needs to embrace the reference to gold and stop referencing fiat. There you go. Very much important to understand these new developments. As you can see in the poster below, we have marked cash flow achievements in grains of gold. And you should know that a third-party calculator for grains is on your KCPO dashboard. As I read, let me just bring this in line. The 4 grains of gold calculator. As you log into your account, you will always access, you will have to know how much is 4 grains as of now. After logging in, you scroll up. This is your Kingly Cashback office. You come to this link here, you click it there. Let's go back. Click it. There you go. Gold grains price calculator. You can as well read from here, guys. Gold grains calculate how much is gold worth per grain, current value of gold by the grains. You can see here, coinsup.com. The gold value per grain calculator will help you to discover the price of gold per grain. Simply enter the total weight measured in gold grains into the gold grain calculator that is located down below. You could also click on the gold grain weight icon to increment the quantity by 1. The gold grains price per grain calculator will automatically show you the total gold value in red whenever any of its input values are updated. Use the gold price per grain calculator to figure out how much your items are worth per grain of gold, or in determining what you might be willing to pay based upon the grain of gold price. The gold per grain calculator will show you the price per grain of 100% pure gold, unless you specify a lower percentage. You can select a number of gold carats from the drop-down list, or just enter a numerical value in the gold purity text box. The total gold grain value is calculated based on the currency amount shown in the gold price text box. The current gold price is updated frequently during normal trading hours. The gold spot price can be changed to any value of your choice. Right, let's go here. Now we are talking here in terms of 4 grains, which is our annual admin fee for our KCPO, our Kingly Cashback office. As you can see here, it is being reflected as $10.852. If you need to ascertain exactly in your local currency as per your country, in my case, if I go to the calculator, I will be able to find how much it is in rands. 852. Then you can always multiply by the ratio of 40 dollar to rand. You see, 10 grains, 4 grains of gold as our admin fee is equivalent to 151 rands 928, which I always prefer to actually use it, calculate it to the next 10th, the nearest 10th. It will be 160 rands, so that you don't underpay. You better pay more rather than paying less. So I would ask a South African to pay 160 rands as a 4 grain equivalence. A 4 grain is your annual fee. Let us do another 1 or 2 other examples. If you need to calculate how much is, let me say 24 grains. Oh, sorry. 24 grains would be $65.115. You see? When you go back to your calculator, you just simply go there. You have to play around with these figures. 65.115. Then you multiply by, in our country's ratio, 1:14. It gives you 911.61, which would be 920 rands as a round figure. 920 rands equals to 24 grains. As of now, this is the current price. Remember, you need to transact using the current price to guard ourselves from not discounting our coins. All right, let's do the last one. If you need to go for 36 grains, because these grains of gold are tied in fours. This gives us 97,672. Then 97,672 in rands, it is going to give us, let me say, 97.672. Then we multiply by, you do with your country's currency. I'm doing it with my country's currency here, rands. So in rands, what value is this? This is 36 grains. So 36 grains is going to give me 1,367 rands 408, which must be rounded to the nearest 10. It's going to be 1,370 rands. You see, if you give me 1,370 rands, I am able to do the transaction of your 36 grains right now as my current local price. Now, I hope this actually helps you to understand where we are going. Let's go back to our, right, where were we, by the way? Right, we are here. That particular net of grains is in your KCPO dashboard. There are 480 grains in 1 troy ounce of gold. All TPC members should become experts in grains of gold, as I was trying to highlight you and show you. Now, steps in cash flow achievements. Remember all our advertisements. Now that we have marked, they now reflect grains of gold. As you can see here, 2,000 grains a day, 2,000 grains of gold a day. This is what you can have if you are forecast in TPC. 1,000 grains of gold, 400 grains of gold, 200 grains of gold a day, 100 grains of gold, 40 grains of gold. Even the posters, they now make reference to what? To grains of gold. We are purely grounded to grains of gold. This is very much important for us to understand as a community, as TBians, as well as broadcasters. Now let's read again. TBC Kringles are not backed by gold, you see? And that means we are not pegged to gold either. We are not backed by gold, and we are not pegged to gold. The value of TBC Kringles comes from our members. That one we know. And we measure that value in grains of gold. We do not want to be sloppy in making this clear when we are inviting others to join us in our private community and society. Now, the true value of TBC, the true value of TBC is based on the number of living men and living women that join us in agreement as members. We simply measure that value in gold. We simply measure value in what? In gold. This is a true, valid statement, a true, important TBian statement. The value, the true value of TBC is based on the number of living men and living women that join us in agreement as members. We simply measure that value in gold. It says this is a serious matter, and we want to be at peace with all governments and their respective regulators all around the world. We don't interfere with the public, so they should not interfere with us in the private. Admin asks you for your full cooperation and thanks you in advance for it. Since you can see, this is a nice poster. As TBians, we need to sit it down in our boardrooms and discuss and share this information, particularly to our newest clients as they join us. There we are. This article, one of the most important articles to read as a TBian in good standing, as a leader, as a sponsor, as a community builder, wherever you are, you need to fully explain this important article. We are grounded to gold. We make reference to gold. We no longer make reference in any fiat currency any longer. That one is a thing of the past. Those were errors that we had. But for now, we are grounded. We know. We have been taught. So there shouldn't be any confusion. We always use the grains of gold calculator whenever we make any transactions. We need to rely on the calculator because it is going to give us the current price. Remember, we are still a young, growing economy. We are not yet a fully blown economy. We are in the distribution phase in the billion code. So we are no longer ever any attached to any fiat. We are instead grounded to gold. All our posters, they reflect the grains of gold. Gold doesn't belong to any to any country. It belongs to Mother Nature. It comes from Mother Earth. Gold doesn't have a surname. It is pure gold. And the value of our coin is not backed by gold or pegged to gold, but it's a measurement to our coin. We use gold as a reference measure to our coin. That is very clear. This is one of the best wisdom I have ever seen. And we want to thank God for actually giving us a gift like this. Our billion coin admin is a gift from God. We thank God for giving us such a precious gift. And we need to recognize it as the whole community. The brilliancy, the natural brilliance that comes from the upper office of the TPC. We praise that. So Mother Gold, it comes from earth. And each and every living man, woman and child who joins us becomes the value of our coin. So we, as per the membership agreement, as new people join us, our coin appreciates in value. This is the billion coin. We are separated. We are self-regulated. We are private. We are on our own. And we respect the laws of governments of the world. We are private, and they should understand our privacy. They must allow us to do our private thing. We don't fall under the jurisdiction of the regulators because we are a private community. And our mission is clear. We need to create 1 million billionaires in the ecosystem of the billion coin and 1 billion millionaires. This is our own. We are independent. And these 4 grains of gold allows everybody to come to us, to join us. It's a low entry, very low indeed, to allow even the poor of the poorest from our global communities to be part, to be able to join us and be part of our community. We are simply creating a new community of people with one vision, one mandate, people who are saying enough is enough. We need to create our own new financial system called TPC. Already, we have our own medium of exchange in Kringles and TPC coins. We are not a desperate community. I've always said that. So we encourage all people of the globe to understand the new financial system called TPC. We have a right to do what we believe is going to get us free. We just need 1 billion members, 1 billion voices under one roof, 1 billion heads under one roof, 1 billion minds, 1 billion vision under one roof. That's all what we need, so that we are able to eradicate these global imbalances, global poverty, the global isolation, the global wars. If we accept and we recognize that we have a right to belong under one common umbrella of the billion coin, then it will suit us right, all of us. We are on the journey. We are in the distribution phase. We have the admin wallet, which was loaded as they began in 2016, that it was loaded with 1 billion coins. In order for us to embark on these promotional activities during the distribution phase, we need to get the coins out of the billion coin wallet to various members' wallets as we embark, as we participate in these wonderful promotional activities. So our newest members must be well informed. They must understand our stance, where we stand, and the way we want to, what we want to achieve. By participating in these wonderful promotions like the 24-hour and the 48-hour cookie reward system, we are able to elevate our members from poverty into becoming billionaires and millionaires. Let us encourage each one of us, especially all our newest members, to participate in these wonderful promotions that we have at the Billion Coin. Remember the 2019 as well, promotion is on offer. It allows members to be able to transact Kringles from as little as 4 grains, 8 grains, 16 grains, 24 grains, 28 grains, 32 grains, up to 40 grains. Once you accumulate 40 grains, you would have accumulated 100 million cookies, which is wonderful. 100 million cookies is equivalent to, it's a massive empowerment indeed. It's equivalent to 1 full TPC coin. Just by participating in these promotions, we are being actually given these coins from the admin wallet. And most of the coins, we don't purchase them. We just get them through participating in these promotions. There are few people who have managed to purchase coins. So let us encourage each one of us to go for the 2019 promotion, because it's a 2019 is the promotion for the whole year. And we are allowed to transact bit by bit according to your affordability. You can go for 4 grains today. Next day, you purchase 8 grains. 4 plus 8, it would mean you have purchased 12 grains. Then on the next coming month, you can as well purchase the other 12 grains. Then you've got 24 grains of gold. Then the difference between 40 grains and 24 grains will give you 16. And on the other day, when you have money, you can also finalize and purchase your 16 grains to make 40 grains of Kringles during this promotion period. Then you are done. You have got 100 million cookies in your KCBO account, and you will be able to do what is called the redemption process. You will undergo redemption process since you are now heading towards May. This is March, April. We only have got 1 month between now. So it is our time to accumulate as much as we can afford before the redemption period, so that when we redeem, we will be able to actually have Kringles and coins in your wonderful TPC00.net, TPC009 wallet. Then from there, you would have learned now the processes, and you can stand on your own as per your sponsor. If your sponsor is satisfied, you know everything, then you can become a sponsoring machine and continue until we reach the ultimate price. Cash flowing is what we do here. As you bring new people in your team, you will be cash flowing as a result, because this is what TPC was designed for. As we participate in the massive growth campaigns through engaging ourselves in these promotional activities, we are cash flowing as new people join us, and they also join in the queue of cash flowing. Even a new person cash flows from the first day. So TPC is a program which says work today, get paid today. We don't speculate things. We just have to do the work. We do the work today, we get paid today. Because we are a coin which is attached to the people. We are free from any regulations or from any market influences. We are private, self-regulated, and our strength lies upon the members, the new members who joins us. So this is part of the education that we need to continually listen to in order for us to mature in TPC business aspects. Due to time, my fellow leaders, my fellow brothers and sisters throughout the globe, this is what I wanted us to look at this afternoon. Let us be grounded, fully grounded to gold, and let us enjoy as we teach our newest clients or prospects about TPC business aspects. May the Lord keep you once again cash flowing, keep you enjoying until we meet in my next contribution. For now, stay focused and stay blessed till we meet. Bye and bye. I thank you.